Hi, my name is Alyssa Barnes. I'm going to be discussing the case titled The Tax Return, which is a Giving Voice to Value case in the text by Mintz and Morris. This case presents the dilemma of a manager at an accounting firm asking a tax associate to break the law by not recording lottery winnings on a client's tax return. Vincent Dim, the manager at the firm, asks Brenda to come into his office one day to discuss their client, Harry Kahn of Purple Industries' tax return. Vincent tells Brenda that Harry Kahn doesn't want his lottery winnings from the year to be recorded on his tax return because he is not itemizing deductions, so he won't get a deduction for lottery losses to help offset any of his lottery winnings. He tells her to think about her decision and that the company really values employees who are willing to be flexible on things of this nature. Brenda knows that the IRS rule on lottery winnings is that all lottery winnings are recorded and added as part of calculating taxable income, so not recording those would be against the law. Brenda is in a tough situation and isn't sure what she should do. Stage 1 and 2 of Kohlberg's stages of moral development are said to be at the pre-conventional level, which means an individual making decisions in these two stages is making very self-centered decisions. The first stage, obedience to rules, avoidance of punishment, says that, quote, what is right is judged by one's obedience to rules and authority, end quote. Stage 2, satisfying one's own needs, states that, quote, rules and authority are important only if acting in accordance with them satisfies one's own needs, end quote. If Brenda makes a decision within one of these stages, she most likely will choose to not record the lottery winnings on the tax return. She will decide to do this because her manager told her how the company values employees who are willing to be flexible, and she wants to be one of those valued employees. She might even be afraid of being fired if she doesn't conform and includes the lottery winnings. Stages 3 and 4 are at the conventional level. According to the text, this means that individuals making decisions at this level, quote, become aware of the interests of others and one's duty to society, end quote. Stage 3, fairness to others, states that individuals are, quote, not only motivated by rules, but seek to do what is in the perceived best interests of others, end quote. Level 4, law and order, is the stage where individuals make their decisions based on their duty to society, their respect for authority, and maintaining the social order. If Brenda is making a decision, particularly in stage 3, she will most likely decide to omit the lottery winnings from the tax return as well. She will decide to do this because her manager will be happy she did, and because the company could keep the business of the client she is omitting the winnings for. Stages 5 and 6 are said to be at the post-conventional stage. Stage 5, social contract, states that an individual is motivated by upholding the basic rights, values, and legal contracts of society, end quote. Stage 6 is known as universal ethical principles. The text states that, quote, a person at this stage believes that right and wrong are determined by universal ethical principles that everyone should follow, end quote. If Brenda was making decisions in stage 6, she would not think about the pressures from her manager or from the client. She would do what is ethical in this situation, which would be to record lottery winnings, even though Vincent tells her it is only a one-time request. Vincent telling her it is only a one-time request shouldn't change her decision. She should be ethical by following the law on lottery winnings, no matter what. Stage 6 is the best stage to make decisions, even though it is difficult, and it is rarely the stage where most people make their decisions. Brenda is in a very difficult situation, but she should try to tell Vincent her decision to record the lottery winnings in a way that will be pleasing to him and also will make him understand just how important it is to follow the tax laws. She should explain to him that she truly values working for the accounting firm, but that she knows that following the law is the best way to go. She should explain how being lenient on something small could lead to being lenient on bigger and bigger scales. She should tell him how if they were audited by the IRS and discovered the lottery winnings had not been included in the tax return, that it could potentially ruin their reputation with other clients and they could lose business. All in all, the best decision is to record the lottery winnings. If I were Brenda, and I went along with not recording the lottery winnings, and Vincent came back to me the next year asking me to do the same thing with more lottery winnings, what would be my best course of action? At this point, Vincent already thinks that I will just go along with whatever he wants me to do, even if it means breaking the law. This is where it would be time to put my foot down. I made a mistake not recording the winnings last year, and if I make this mistake again this year, it's obvious that I will continuously be asked to leave out winnings in years to come. To stop this from being a very slippery downward slope, I need to tell Vincent that I am not okay omitting the winnings and that I will be recording the winnings. If you have any questions or comments, please send me an email. Thank you for your time.